for the declaration. When are you declaring?
We will let you know now. We will give a formal announcement.
Are you confident that you are going to get a ticket for your party?
Have I ever failed to get the ticket?
Yes. No, this time around, I want to know. Maybe you are so confident.
I'm confident. I'm confident.
So they are talking about age. That they should the elderly people should allow youth to take over. What do you say to that?
Let the youth compete now. It's competition. It's democracy.
Thank you.
And uncommon SGF. You see, I want to appeal to us all. By this conception, the North, the region that is so dear to me, will be eligible for the presidency in 2031, not 2027. I said this because I love you. We love all of you. Let us not do something that will undermine our territorial integrity, and tomorrow people may be tempted to support others against us. Nigeria will not cease to exist.
Alright everyone, this is Trending Niger. Today I will be discussing, just as you saw in that video, this issue of the 2027 general election, and with a particular focus on Atiku Abubakar. Now, as we all know, it has been known since 1999 that there has been this gentleman agreement, though not written in our constitution or in a particular order to be followed or to be agreed upon, but it's a gentleman agreement because it has to do with understanding between two parties. Now, Atiku Abubakar, the former Vice President of Nigeria, has been known to be contesting for the presidency of this nation since 1993. Up to this very moment, each time there's election in the country, whether the election has been run to the north or to the south, is always seen to be contesting. Now, in a way, Atiku Abubakar seems to be a stumbling block to candidates from the southern part of Nigeria who are in the opposition, by which he always come up to divide the vote coming from the north. Now, I'll give you an example of Peter Obi. Peter Obi actually probably may have been seen as an alternative between him and then Tinubu if he had stepped aside. Now, definitely, it will not be too easy for Peter Obi winning the entire vote from the north, because judging by what the perception of average northerners about Igbo people, it seems the Hausas may not really give all their votes rather to Igbo man becoming president. But of course, if you have an Atiku staying out of each cycle of elections, the tendency that an Obi will have pumped up is there. But Atiku is always known to be contesting for election. He has become notorious in contesting election back to back, irrespective of whose turn it is, whether it is the turn of the north, it is the turn of the south. And then we have Sowunmi expressing this.
His name is Peter. With due respect to everybody, if Peter Obi had not done as well as he did the last time, I'm not even sure they would even have the guts to be talking about that type of coalition now. I pity him that he has allowed himself to go and join the the same set of people that have been calling themselves candidates all the time. We have run this country between 1914 till date, when we got into democracy in 1999, on an idea. And that idea is what has kept our very unique country together. And that is that the country, we run it on a pendulum. The power goes to the north, we try to make it stay for 8 years for stability, and they complete their term. Then it swings to the south, and same way. We had a misfortune, Yar'Adua died, and naturally, because we balanced power, good-lucky Billy Jonathan became president. Ironically, these elements, we did not even allow him to do his mandatory one more term. Jumping here, jumping there, are the same ones now jumping around. And we are beginning to see a pattern which is not acceptable. And that pattern is that anytime a Southerner is in charge of the country, there's always a convenient, noisy narrative that suggests that the country is not being properly run. But anytime a Northerner is in charge of the country, they pretend as if they are ostriches. They have no opinion to put on the table. They have no suggestion to put on the table. And then they say, oh, let him just finish it. So then the question would then be, are we running a country where the North is going to be bullying the South all the time? And if then that be the case, why should we agree to that? So I think that is the first reason why you can never find me in that kind of coalition. The second reason is that no human being, no matter how ambitious, should have no capacity to respect the principle of droning and rotation. Power, they will say power is in the North now for administrative convenience. You will say you are interested. They will bring the power back to the South. You will say you are interested. They will flip it back to the North. You will say you are interested. They will bring it back, come on. And then you'll ask, who has given you the right to be the perpetual destabilizer of parties? And then when you then leave that and drop it aside and bring the antecedent of those that are now suddenly repackaging themselves as new people in this country, your heart bleeds. You know what they did with themselves. Part of the challenges we have in this democracy, if we were to trace it to 1999, we can start by saying, number one, how did we even get to a point in this country where president and vice president don't enjoy automatic, harmonious, truthful relationship? It's down to them. Fighting, excessively ambitious, unwilling and unable to be loyal to their principle. Today, we are just beginning to manage ourselves out of that. If you ask, why do we have a concept of budget padding in the constituency project? I've gotten used to the fact that we all accuse them of what we cannot prove. The constituency project in National Assembly, it was also not supposed to be so. That's not the way democracy envisioned the legislator. It was because, again, they made it their habit to be bribing and bribing and bribing and bribing until the leader at that time, who is an expert in managing men and men.
Expressing this. Now, following that expression is you are actually telling Atiku that look, it is time to quit and respect what the gentleman agreement is all about. And look, whenever it is time for the North, there is a gentleman agreement in place. Whenever it is time for the North, please, you can as well contest for the election. But if it is time for the South, please stay away. Don't be power hungry. Of course, generally looking at the North as a whole, each time a Southerner is in power, the North seems not to be comfortable. In just 2 years of the president of Southern origin, the North is already uncomfortable. You see a lot of northern big coming up with different form of agenda to ensure that look, power does not continue after 4 years in the South. Of course, they did that successfully with Jonathan, but not without elements like President Bola Tinubu and other key Southerners who connived with key Northerners to remove President Jonathan, who was in power then. But then looking at the forthcoming 2027 general election, do you think they can succeed this time around, knowing fully well that Jonathan probably is a gentleman and then is not really prepared for what election really entails in Nigeria? Yeah, do you think Tinubu has that strength and the power to move anybody, the ability to move anybody irrespective of where such person is coming from? Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. It's Trending Nigeria. I will see you in the next video. My name is Ram.